Welcome to the GGHOP with Bill Gantz. Starting with news headlines today. First, Mexico, in an effort to stop President Trump's tariffs, has agreed to send 10,000 Mexican troops to the border with Texas. Now, not everyone's on board with this, especially Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who believes that President Trump has forgotten about the Alamo. A Minnesota man may have purchased a lost Van Gogh painting for $50 at a yard sale. If it is a true Van Gogh, experts believe it may be worth $15 million. And if not, the $50 probably would have been better spent on the slightly used jet ski. And fossilized vomit in Denmark, over 60 million years old, was discovered just last week. Scientists have analyzed the vomit and found it to be made up of well vodka, Red Bull, and IHOP. The GGHOP with Bill Gant is brought to you by Wilson Farm Market. Find them on Facebook. How you doing? How you feeling? Bill Gant in with you with a little fun today. Hope you enjoyed the quick jokes. Please comment, like, subscribe. You know the whole deal, that whole thing. Let's dive into the stories a bit, shall we? This first one here is from Fox News. And as stated earlier, Mexico agreeing to deploy 10,000 troops to the U.S. border in exchange for a tariff pause. Scheinbaum made the announcement on social media Monday morning, roughly 12 hours before, roughly 12 hours before the tariffs were set to take effect. Trump and Scheinbaum spoke on Monday and agreed that Mexico will do more to combat drug trafficking into the U.S., like fentanyl, and the U.S. will step up their efforts to block the flow of firearms into Mexico. So a win-win, two countries sitting down, and again, you get, all this media and the political entertainment and everybody getting all excited for these big, what could happen? Oh my gosh, what's going to go on? How about this? The cost of the seat. You sit down, you talk it out. That's good stuff. Kind of like that. Okay. They had a very friendly conversation. Again, I'm not going to even try to do a Trump. I don't have any of that going at all. I do love this picture of the president of Mexico, Claudia Scheinbaum. Oy vey. Dios míos, Diablo Naranja is back. He's back. And what are they doing? They're not fighting. They're getting along. See, it's a good thing for everybody here. So, and President Trump says here, I just spoke with President Claudia Sheinbaum. Mexico was a very friendly conversation wherein she agreed to immediately supply 10,000 Mexican soldiers at the border separating Mexico and the United States. Now, 10,000, I guess, would do it. But could you do it with less? And what I'm getting at, I don't know if you've ever heard of Merino Loco. Merino Loco is like a super soldier, like a real-to-life Rambo that's been like disavowed from the Mexican government. And this guy just goes out and takes out cartel people. And he goes with a couple friends, and they'll find him, and then they'll dress him up in women's clothes. They'll make them kiss each other. Then they send those videos and pictures out to people. I think I just saw something where he's missing for a while, and they think that maybe they got him. But just lately, I think he just put out something, and he's naming cartel members by name, and he's coming to get them. So, again, maybe 10,000 Mexican soldiers on the border are okay, or maybe just one Merino Loco. Now, moving on to the Canadian side, this is in this story as well. You can see here the tariffs are set to take effect at midnight on Tuesday. I'm making this Monday evening, and also I can let you know that it just came across something else I was looking at, that also Canada, they've paused the tariffs on Canada too, so there's no problem. But I did want a chance to chime in here with a little bit of Canadians. The Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who's on the way out, by the way. He said the U.S. encouraging Canadians to buy Canada in response to the tariffs. I don't think I can do a very good Trudeau either. Now is the time to choose products made right here in Canada. Trudeau wrote on X, check the labels, let's do our part. Wherever we can, choose Canada. And that's in a respectful way. I love Canadian stuff. But there you go. So that one looks like it's solved for a bit. Everybody's doing okay. No big deal. It's going to be all right. Our next one was about the Van Gogh. This one was kind of interesting to me. I have been to Amsterdam a couple times. And the second time I went for about a week. First time I went for a weekend. Second time I went with a friend, and we went for a full week. And I was able to go to the Van Gogh Museum. So it's a fabulous place. Absolutely Love it. If you ever get there, you got to go check it out. It's so cool to be that close to some of those amazing paintings. But this one from the UPI report suggests a $50 garage sale find is a long lost Van Gogh. So digging into this article a bit, there's the picture of it. Very Van Gogh-ish. Van Gogh-esque, as you can tell. I'm not an art buyer, but I love it because I like Van Gogh. Absolutely beautiful. So the January 30th UPI New York-based art firm announced its experts have verified that a painting bought for $50 from a Minnesota garage sale is a long-lost work by Vincent van Gogh. The painting, titled Elamar, was previously analyzed by the Netherlands Van Gogh Museum. Again, been to the Van Gogh Museum, beautiful place, wonderful. Now this, which determined the artwork was not created by the famed painter who died in 1890. And so I think I talked about it on the old show, but there's one of my favorite movies is F is for Fake. It's got Orson Welles in it, and it's a very strange movie. But the main idea, what it's really talking about, is a famous art forger, and his name is Elmire de Ori. Okay, and so when I saw this article and that the painting is titled Elamar, and I think later down we'll read it, it's actually sketched down in the corner. It says that in the corner. So again, the Dutch who in the Vincent van Gogh Museum analyzed it and said, this is a fake. Okay, not true. And as you come down here, it says the museum said its determination was based on stylistic features. Okay, so they looked at the features. It didn't quite fit. Again, it's the Van Gogh Museum. I think if anyone would know, it might be the Van Gogh Museum, but it's always worth a second opinion, right? So the painting was purchased for $50 from a garage sale in Minnetonka. Purify yourselves in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. And was sold to LMI Group International, a New York-based art research firm, in 2019. This group released a 450-page report. No, not a 1-minute TikTok. 450 pages arguing in favor of the previously unknown painting's authenticity as a work of Van Gogh. And so they're saying it was painted about the same time as Starry Night. Down here, though, so it says, LMI Group said its team included, okay, remember, these are the people who are saying it's real. LMI Group said its team included art experts and historians, scientists, and data analysis. Something is telling me this should also probably include activists, single moms, toddlers. Their evidence includes an analysis of the writing in the word LMR in the corner of the painting, an analysis of the materials used to create the painting, and a DNA analysis of a red hair found in the painting that was determined to have come from a human male. Okay, and then here's my favorite part of this article. Okay, the report also states the painting contains several stylistic elements consistent with Van Gogh's known works. Now, wait a minute. Right back up here, the Van Gogh Museum was said, the museum said its determination was based on stylistic features. Okay, so you're using what the Dutch used to disprove as your proof. I think I'm standing with the toddler thing. Yep. And then to finish up, it's worth $15 million if it's true. I wouldn't go spend that money just yet. I don't think so. I think it could be a fake. Again, the F is for fake. That Elmire thing, if that comes true, I want some cred as one of the first people to have found that. And our final one here, oh boy, the one about the vomit. You've probably heard this one. This is like everywhere. I think I'm the last one to the party probably. Fossilized vomit found in Denmark dates clear back to prehistoric puke. It's a national treasure. They call it a national treasure. God bless them. There, something smells rotten in the state of Denmark, or rather it did 66 million years ago, Danish scientists say, announcing the recent discovery of a very old shark vomit. So see, not different from the joke in there. It was a shark vomit on the country's cliffs of, and I'm not going to go too far in this article. I'm not even going to try. Svens, a coastal scenic spot 1 hour from Copenhagen. They make great chew. The prehistoric patch of puke sat there long enough to turn into a fossil, languishing in obscurity until an amateur sleuth made the gross and engrossing discovery last November. Very nice. Something I did learn from in here, this is interesting here towards the bottom, tells you about what period it's from, maybe what they ate. It's some kind of plants, and they're mostly made of skeletons, so they just vomit it up. Not so great, but this is what they actually call it down here. Here it is. right here. The scientific term for fossilized vomit is regurgitolite. Regurgitolite, okay, which I'm guessing grows from the cave floor, as opposed to the regurgimite, which grows from the ceiling, or it's the other way around. I'm not sure. One of those things. I'm not sure. But anyway, interesting discovery. And then always in the New York Post, it's always fun if you get a chance to check out the Post. Always having a little fun. This means this vomit, it's an exceptional, natural, historical value. It means it belongs to Denmark, and it's not for sale. Diablo Naranja. Stay away from that. It's too bad. So that is that for today. I want to remind you before we go, the GGHOP with Bill Gann is sponsored by Wilson Farm Market, the regional favorite that is Wilson Farm Market. Fry pies, breads, vegetables, and the best fried chicken in all of the state of Indiana. Wilson Farm Market. Find them on Facebook. And a reminder, if you want to hear a little more from me, I'm getting really excited, gearing it up. It won't be long, just over 2 weeks. On February 19th, I join Gibson Wells and Friends for their podcast, which you can find on Spotify. It's called Audio Kitchen. Just 3 Lafayette, Indiana musicians kicking around, talking, doing their own thing. Throw everything out the window, what you know about podcasts for musicians. It's more than just talking about weed and guitar strings, folks. It's something the whole family can enjoy. It's Audio Kitchen. Again, I will be their guest on February 19th. This is Bill Gann from the GGHOP. Thank you for listening. Comment, like, and subscribe.